How's it going, guys? Today we thought we'd bring you onto a new mark for the video wise. Anyway, me and Dad's fished it a few times. Dad's never really caught much off here. I've had 2 blondes off here, and we've had some like baby taupe and stuff. That was a few years ago before we started filming. So today, because the tide's 11:08, we thought we'd bring you on Friars Point. Have a look at this, guys. Beautiful. Yeah, we haven't cast out yet. The tide's just hitting the rocks down the bottom end. We're on the left hand side of Friars. The wind is blowing on our face, so it might be quite windy. But the front of Friars, Dad's a bit, well, he's not brave enough basically to go down there. He is scared about it, and the right hand side is just as bad. So we like coming to the left hand side because it's a little bit safer. We're just down from the Thankyou, that they call. So we're going to give it a half hour or so, and then we cast our rods out and see if we can catch anything. We got sand eel, lance, crabs, brilliant squid on its own. We got ragworm as well. So we got a good majority of baits to use. So we'll give them a cast in a bit, see if we can catch anything. I'll bring you back in a bit, guys.
Right, guys, I just thought I'd show you a bit of baiting up for all the new ones that's just started fishing. We've got a baiting needle here. Put the worm on the baiting needle. There's a pointed end on there. You put the end into the hook into the end there, look. Pull the line tight and then slide it up and straight onto the hook. This is only for people that's, you know, just starting out fishing, this is. I'll show you now. Get another one. Take the baiting needle off. Get another worm. It's only a small one, this is. Poke the pointed end through the worm. Like I said, this is only a small one. I should have gone and got a bigger worm, really. The hook's a size 2.0, sorry. We've got 2 O's on this and 3 O's on the sand eel ones. Right, pull the line tight and then just slide the worm up. And look how easy that is compared to when you got to do it. I know it's only a small tiny one. When you got to do it like this, a lot of time when you're doing this, it ends up coming out the side of the worm. There we are, it's busted a bit there then, look. It's so much easier with the bait. It's so much easier with the baiting needle. So we got one on worm baits. We'll probably have them all on fish baits later. But for now, we're going to try one in quite close. Obviously, you still got to cast a bit to get over the rocks and the seaweed. But we'll put one in, I don't know, say 60 yards with a worm bait. I got a 60-pound snud on there. 6 ounce weight, I think it is, because it's a big tide there. Won't hold bottom with a 5, I don't think. Like I said, in the other one we got crab, we got squid and bluey, we got lawns, sand eel, ragworm. So we got a good selection of bait today. So, you know, if we don't catch anything, we don't catch anything. But at least we've tried. Right, see you later, guys.
There we are, guys. So I just cast my 2 rods out. Dad's just put his 2 rods out. Like we said, we got worm and sand eel on. So we got worm out for the first couple of hours, just to see if we can catch any I don't know, pout tin or, you know, your doggy. Throwing back rays like ragworm as well, so you never know. That's why we got 2 hooks on, just in case we did catch a ray, just to have half a chance of bringing it in. Might get a bass, but basically anything can take worms, as you know. And then on the big bait then, we are specifically trying to catch a blonde ray, but any rays are welcome. In all fairness, if it's a small eye, a spotted, anything could do. Yeah, it's pretty windy, so if you can't hear me properly, I do apologise. We'll just see what happens. So bring it back in a bit, guys.
Yeah, guys, just an handy tool to have. Look, it's a little crook baiting needle. It's handy with sand eel especially. That's all you do. I'm not trying to teach anyone to suck eggs, you're baiting it, but if people's just started fishing in the last couple of weeks and want to use sand eel, are finding they're splitting or you can't hold them properly, this little crook here, only a couple of quid. That's all you do, is basically put the hook in the crook, thread it through the bait, thread it through the sand eel. The hook then goes on that crook then. It's a bit awkward because I'll show you later when I bait it properly. But you can put the hook in the crook there, look. Slide the needle right through the sand eel. Then it holds it nice and stiff for you there, that crook. Plastic cotton all the way down. Then you can get your second hook there, look. Twist the line round, push it through the top of there about an inch down, and then elastic cotton this side and that side as well. And then look how, I mean, let's get rid of a bit of the guts. Look how nice and slim line that is for casting. Like I said, I'm not trying to teach anyone to suck eggs because everyone knows how to do this, but if you've only just started fishing and you get in the sand eel and it's awkward and it's splitting, one of these little crooks are really handy. Like I said, you slide it down the sand eel, you put your hook in the crook there, it holds it all nice and steady. You bind it down with your elastic cotton, then you get your second hook then, which you probably already know this anyway, just pop it in the end there, look, through. But make sure you elastic cotton that side and this side to stop any of this twisting when you're casting. But look how slim that is for casting now, look. See? It's not all bloody floppy and everything. By having that needle through there, it makes life so much easier. Well, I found it easy and I've done sand eels quite a bit, but yeah, like I said, it's only for people that's just started off fishing. Might be handy for you. Right, see you later guys if we catch anything.
My left hand rod tip with the worm on it, it was bouncing like hell. So I struck into it, walked down the slope of the rocks, and I've got it's a small eyed, isn't it?
I think it was, I'll have a look now.
We think it's a small eyed.
Yeah, it's a small eyed.
Yeah, there we are, it's a small eyed. I got my first ray on ragworm, Friars point, lovely.
Right,
that's I get in unhooked and I'll bring you back.
It's unhooked, it's come off.
Here we are guys, first cast. It was on ragworm, good couple of bites, struck into it, walked down the slope of the rocks. I got a nice small eye there, lovely jubbly. First fish of the day, first ray, well happy.
Yeah, well done Rich, well done. Let's get some pictures.
I couldn't have asked anything for better to be honest. No, small eye. No. That's another one ticked off the list.
Yeah,
next time I'll hit the camera on, make sure the camera's rolling. Yeah. Because it was all, you know, a bit of a rush. And yeah, I got a nice ray.
There we are.
Happy days.
Lovely.
Bring it back in a bit, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just watch my other rod, Rich.
Aye.
Okay.
Dad's just had a bite, so he's gonna wind into it and check it. On the ragworm as well, so you never know. I think he's missed it. Nothing got it? Right. 1 second, guys. Let me just get down the bank.
There's something on
Apologies about the
There's something on there.
Right, stay there then.
Neil.
Oh, it's Neil, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, there we are.
Small conger.
There we go, guys.
Yeah, I did
Small
see.
conger, Leo.
I did see on one of our videos. Richard's the Rayman. I'm the baby conger man. But still, it was a bite in a fish, so that's
Well,
all that
happy.
matters, isn't it? It's only second cast. There we are.
On the ragworm.
There we are.
Apologies about the camera shaking and stuff while I was walking down the rocks, but it's a bit hard
It's
work.
unsteady on the feature, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll bring you back in a bit, guys. One sec.
Right, guys, it's just over an hour to high water. I don't think it's going to come up as far as we thought it would, but we're much more comfortable this time because we've come up on the grass. When we used to come before, we used to go down there on them rocks, and we used to cast off them rocks as well. But now we're up here and I know the grass is sloping over by there, but I can manage the pendulum cast off there and get it out that bit further. So I've had that small conger, Richard's had his ray. So it's a bit breezy, but it's, what a beautiful day. Look at it, look. Look, there's been people first thing this morning down in the water swimming. I thought they were mad, but they were happy enough. There was about 7 or 8 of them down there. First thing this morning. What time, Rich? About 7 o'clock?
What?
They were in the water?
Yeah, about 7, yeah.
Yeah, about 7 o'clock they were in the water. There's Richard over there sat on the floor when he got his box. Why he sat on the floor keeping the ants company, I don't know. So yeah, so he looks professional, sat on the floor. So yeah, guys, we're having a nice day. The weather's nice. It's just lovely, like I said before in other videos, it's just lovely to get out. It was nice to have a bite. I know it was only off a small eel, but it makes all the difference. So yeah, hopefully we'll have something else once it comes to high water. If we don't, we still had a nice time. We've had a bite each, and we've had a fish each. I know they weren't very big, but you know, you can't pick what size fish you want to catch sometimes. So we are trying. Like I said, we got all the bait under the sun. We got good rigs, sharp hooks. We're casting as far as we can, and we're putting one in close, so we can carry on trying. If we do get any more fish, we'll get back to you later, guys. See you later.
Nothing else at the moment. We've got another just over half hour until high water. I got one on now, bluey and squid. The other rod's still on ragworm. I might keep it on ragworm until as the tide's turning. I might switch up to 2 big baits, but I might just keep it on ragworm for now. Just see how it goes. We've still got a bit of ragworm left, so it's not like we're running too short on it. So I might just keep using it until we run out, I suppose. But that side's gone quiet, my side's gone quiet, so you never know. In the next half hour to an hour, they might switch back on. But we've had 2 fish anyway, so...
Yeah, I just put crab on to try now.
Yeah, and Dad's just put crab on, so he's going to give that... He's just give it a cast. Because anything would take crab. My line's getting pulled to the right hand side, because obviously it's a big tide today, so... it will drag you, drag your lines round. I'm holding bottom. I have got a 600 head on, so I am holding bottom. It's lovely down here. There's loads of people on the beach now. It's only 10 o'clock. There's that many people on the beach, I couldn't even count them. Well, I'm not saying I can't count, but you know what I mean. So we'll bring you back in a bit, guys.
guys. It's just turned high water now. Richard's wound his both rods in because it's dragging him round the corner for a minute. And he's gone down there, look. You see him down there. He's gone down there. I think he thinks he's on the wide touch ledger in for barbel. Look. So he's trying in close with worm down there. I've got a big bait on there, gone out about 60 yards, just over the top of all the seaweed and rocks. And the other one I got out as far as I possibly can with sand eel and squid on. This one on the left hand side got sand eel, squid and half a crab wrapped around it. So you never know. We've seen a guy on holiday once fishing where Richard is like this, and he caught a nice bass. So Richard's giving it a try. You never know. He's caught a fish, he's enjoying himself now, he don't really care. We're having a lovely time, it's a lovely day. If we do get anything after this turn properly, we'll get back to you guys. See you later.
Well, still nothing else, guys. Still had the 2 fish so far. It's probably about 20 minutes, half hour after the high water. The tide was pretty strong and it was dragging our leads down tide, so for about 20 minutes or so I just had a little flick down in just off the edge of the rocks. Nothing at all, but it don't matter. So now I got my 2 baits back out there. Tide's now pulling that way, so it's not as bad because at least it's pulling us into the bay and not around the corner where the stinky hole is. So you never know, next hour or so might start dropping off, tide might not rip around so much, we might have half a chance, but we've had 2 fish so we're happy. Oh, Dad's rod's clicking away. It's either the tide's dragging his lead or he's going to keep an eye on it. It's lovely down here, lovely weather. No one else really fishing either. Oh, there's a couple of people behind us fishing on the other side, and there's one on the front. I think they're still there anyway. We're going to get on here as well in the winter. We've been meaning to get on here most of the summer as well, to be honest with you. But like I said, we're trying to, you know, fish loads of different places. You can't be everywhere at once, can you? So it's been a nice experience getting back down here. I still got my ragworm on. I give them my last cast now on the ragworm, to be honest with you. My next cast I'm probably going to try some squid to see if I can well, catch anything really. Any fish will take squid. So I'm hoping next week now I can get back out, do another session. Not sure where we're going to go. Could be here, depending on what the tide's like. Might be quite small the tides next week, so might have to go somewhere different. Yeah, that's true, yeah. We could go back to Thankyou for low water, depending on what time low water is. As long as the tides are not too big. Yeah, we got our normal pulley pennel rigs on today. We have gone about 3'6", 4 foot roughly. Mainly being because obviously the bank behind you, it is quite hard to try and do any type of cast with a long hook link. It's not too bad if you're up high and you're doing a pendulum cast, but overhead cast, if you've got a long hook link, it's hard to get up there. But I have caught on like 4 foot putties, especially blonde rays and stuff over here, so I know they will take them. I've been told the next couple of weeks they should start running through, hopefully. So it gives us another target fish to go for. It's boiling down here, absolutely boiling. The beach is absolutely ram-packed.
It's only 11:30.
So far no one's swimming either, no one's annoying us. Or paddleboarders or speedboats. Touchwood.
Yeah, it's an hour after I walk.
Oh, it's an hour now, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, there we are, it's an hour after I water.
Nearly an hour.
So we're still going to have a couple of hours at least. Just see if they switch back on. I'll bring you back in a bit, guys. Gonna give a bit of squid a cast out now. Made a quite a chunky squid bait. 2 squid wrapped up. Left all the skin and everything on it. Just cut the head off. Just give it a whack out there. See if there's any congers, anything like that around. Probably get about 60 yards or so out there. You never know. I'm going to take the ragworm off now. So I'm going to try this. Hopefully I have a nice conger to show you. But every time you always think I'm going to put it up for the conger, you never catch anything. But it's worth a try. I'll bring you back in a minute, guys. So there we have it, guys. That's the end of the video now. We had a nice small-eyed ray and a nice little conger eel. Didn't fish the best, but at the end of the day, at least we caught and at least we were out fishing. That's the main thing. Tide was pretty big. It did drag our leads around a little bit, but at least now we've learned something, not to come on a massive tide. But that's just the way it is. It fished quite well though, considering. So if you do enjoy the video, guys, don't forget to give us a subscribe. It really is appreciated. Our last video hit like 2,000 views. I literally can't follow it. Everyone had subscribed, so it was about 15 people, new subscribers. Just keep sharing the videos to your friends, anyone who enjoy our videos. I'm just speechless, to be honest with you. It has hit off quite quick. We're about 200 now away from 1,000. So we'll see you soon, guys. Team Shepherd.